What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up? I'm here, I'm live, I'm here, I'm alright. I hope you're doing all good in your hood. Finding reason to smile, to laugh, to enjoy life, enjoy your day. Find things to appreciate. La-dee-da, la-dee-da, dee. One, two, skip a few, three, four, shut the door. Five, six, celebrate. One, two, I see you. Three, four, who are you? Seven, eight, what up, Drake? I don't know if this is a Drake, but hello to whoever has popped in. I am now live on YouTube. So cooking stirs the fire to a cafe now. We also want to. So you got some chill music on. I'm on earlier than I usually am. This is the time I normally would go on, but I've been making the mistake that when it hits like 9, 10 o'clock, I take a nap and then wake up later and I don't go live. Or I go live a lot later than I intended. Um, so I decided to come on early. Like early, Shirley. I try to beat Drage too, so. And those that may watch or come by this at a later date, love and light, you know who you are. Know that I'm always thinking of you and can't wait for the day that you're on your my co-host once again and my chat bodyguard. You're the best. You know, you're quick with the clicks. So don't know if I'm painting today, but if I get enough people in here tonight, I'll be showcasing my art. I actually took everything off the shelf in the back corner and put everything on my bed for easy access. The- Not yet. I wouldn't be surprised if he pops on live in the next hour or two. Because it seems like either he does it somewhat early or does it late, late. Last night he did it roughly around this time. I was initially gonna go. I was dragging my feet last night to go live, and just as I was about to get up and go live, he went live, and I was like, "Great!" And not that I have to wait for him to end his, but it's also I want to watch his at least for a little while. So so I ended up not going live until after one, right around 1 a.m. or after 1 a.m. I think last night. But I did send him a link to the StreamYard to invite him to come up on my stream. I highly doubt he's gonna see it. Because I noticed he doesn't, although he uses Instagram, he doesn't necessarily post all that often. So I'm about to pick up the Hello, Julianne. How are you? About to pick up the end, but can't decide what to get. Din din. Well, what are your choices? What are your cravings? I hear you. I went to downtown Boston with my mother. Um, because it's the summer, there's always festivals and feasts going on, and uh, the historical North End of Boston has back-to-back weekend feasts, and my mother wanted to get to go to the one this weekend, which is the Fisherman's Feast. Um, so we went down, and I'm not waiting for him to go live. um, because I gotta learn not to wait for learn to, as much as I'm supporting other people, I gotta remember I'm trying to grow my channel as well. So craving protein because I burned so many calories today. Habit, Panda, Chipotle, Baja Fresh. I don't think there's a Baja Fresh here. I'm an orange chicken fan myself. In Chipotle, I usually do a chicken bowl with brown rice, queso, corn, um, pico de gallo, guac, cheese, and extra lettuce. Right. Like I said last night, I was gonna go on early, but I was dragging my feet, and just as I was about to get up to go live, he went live, and I was like, "Gosh darn tootin'!" I said something else, but you get what I mean. Um, and went live anyway, and waited. You had me at queso. Thanks for helping me decide. Been such a long day. But the orange chicken with the rice, they're super greens or whatever it is. They're not. That's actually not too bad. And I usually get a couple of egg rolls on the side too. Sarah, did you see what Eric did to Drage's play button? He posted it on his story. Now my question is, I saw that story, Julianne. My question is, were they playing with fireworks or like BB guns or something in the house? I didn't read what the description is, but if they were playing with something they shouldn't have in the house, it's kind of their own. It's kind of Drage's fault for for not being responsible and playing outside with that stuff. I'm sure we'll find out tomorrow in the vlog if he shows it. But every now and again, you spot that they do kind of destructive things, and then something destructive happens. I'm just waiting to see if anybody else comes in before I start um, showing off the art. If you haven't already, um, I think Sarah has. I put a video up earlier, a short 1 minute video of the paintings and artwork that I've done over the last couple of months, for the exception of one that just happened to be in the pile from 2019. So, yeah, the table looks good. And thanks a lot, Sarah. Now I want Panda Express, but they're closed. It's 11 o'clock here, so Chipotle and Panda's closed. I could go for Taco Bell, but in general, I need to cut back on my takeout again. I'm trying to drop some weight. Hopefully, I can drop about 7. I'm hoping to drop at least 7 pounds in the next week and a half, as my birthday approaches. We shall see. Appreciate it, Sarah. Sorry, not sorry. It's all good. The other thing is, I know I've been addicted to donating to Drage's channel, and to be honest with you, I never donate like that to anybody. Even the bigger uh, people that I follow, I've bought Smile More, Roman. I've bought in one T-shirt. Um, Fuzi, I bought his book, and think I bought a T-shirt and a hat a couple years ago. Um, Lily Singh, I bought her first book. Bradley Martin, I bought a hat, but like I don't donate to people. I barely even leave comments on a lot of the other creators' channels. I do the like button, and if it depending on the content, I might share the video. But for the most part, I don't usually comment. I usually don't, go crazy with donations. And I think with Drage, I've probably donated at least 200, if not more, over the last 2.5 months. Yeah, I've been stuck right around the 255, 260 mark. It actually kind of creeped up back over 260 and then kind of creeped back under. Uh, but I'm going to try to cut out the bread a little bit. Um, Try to cut out the dairy again, the cheese a little bit. Um, I keep telling myself I'm going to become more active, and I haven't really. Although I did a nice little bit of walking today with my mother in the north end of Boston. Oh, the only problem with my mother is that because she's legally blind and she's 70 years old, she walks very slow. So even though we were walking, it was a very slow walk. So it wasn't the only reason why I was sweating is because it was hot out. Two of Roman's merch. One of them I've had for 3 years. And speaking of Drake and supporting him, I've emailed him and I DM'd him. I was randomly looking at flights yesterday, and do you guys know offhand if I were to visit, because he hasn't responded yet, um, if I were to visit Drage, it would be the Airport, Columbus, Ohio airport. Do you guys know off it? Like, because I think that's where he's been picking up and dropping off people, right? Same. I've never donated into Drage. Roman Funk Bros patron. Get a small more shirt recently when they did a sale. Needed some tees. See, like I said, I have A Love Productions, and I have T-shirts on there. I don't know what's in stock or what's discontinued because I honestly haven't been on top of it. Um, I have a bunch of different designs, and they all have positive words on them, and the font I designed on each shirt. Like I didn't use you know, I didn't use generic fonts. I drew out everything on my computer. Um, they're kind of, I think they're all still about $25. I'm not sure if it's Columbus or Cincinnati because Jordan sent that here, I think. Yeah, and that's why I need him if he's serious about having people out there. Like, I don't want to just make the flight and find out I did it to the wrong airport. And I got to find out if he's going to be willing to pick me up and drop me off. Um, because I need to know if I have to rent a car because that will be an extra expense. But I was looking at flights yesterday and came across a couple of flights that I might be able to work out with. If I'm able to go, I can work out to get a couple of days off, switch a couple of days with my coworker to go visit and get tickets at a relatively decent price. Because I'm trying to keep the cost of the tickets obviously as low as I can. A lot of the tickets that I've looked at are like 350 or more, but I managed to find a few tickets that were right around the 250, 260 mark. If I can go on the days and I'm only planning to go for like 4 days. I'm not planning to go for too long. One, because I work, um, and two, because I'm a caregiver for my mother, so I don't feel like I could be away for too long. But it would be a wonderful opportunity. One, to get away, because I haven't been on a vacation. I haven't been away from my everyday life for over 7 years. The last trip I took was to Morocco to see my husband in 2014, 15 ish. I wanted to go. I will have to pay $1,000. What country are you in, Julianne? Are you England or Australia? I have a feeling you're Australia. You, and, exactly. I'm not gonna New Zealand. Well, close to Australia, and I know a couple people from New Zealand. I haven't spoken to them in a while, but I know a few people from there. I think at least one of them is from Auckland, and I forget where the other one is, and I haven't seen them on my stream in a long time. Okay, cool. Let me know when you're home or able to look at the screen, and I'll do a little showcase. If no one shows up by the time you're stopped at wherever you're stopping, or um, I'll show you. I'll at least show you to um, all my artwork because I literally have the only pieces you won't see are the ones that I have hanging out in my living room. The only way you're gonna see that is if I use my cell phone and bring it out there. But the ones out there, like at least two of them, are I'm not necessarily willing to let go of. And unless someone offers me like a lot, because there's a couple of my art pieces that like I like they do something for me. They make me like they make me take a breath. There's one specific one in near my dining room table that I painted for my mother, and it's of a part of a beach here near where I live. Um, I painted it to make it look like you were looking out a window with violets. Yeah, I'm in the room. My mother just goes, "Are you home?" Canadian Patrol, how are you? Thank you for stopping in. Thank you for coming to hang out. Make sure you put a like on the stream. Share it out if you like. I don't self promote like I probably should, but if you want to support me in multiple ways on multiple platforms, my link tree is in the description. You can scroll through and see where and how you'd like to donate. Okay, Google. Next. Okay, Google. Play lo-fi, no copyright music on A Love Spot. I didn't say that. Okay, Google. Put the volume up to 6. I'm gonna let it play anyway. I'm gonna do a quick I'm live thing. What up? What up? Live on YouTube. Link in the bio. Come check us out. Check out the art. Gonna show that art. Just come hang out. Alright. And you see unfurl the pure imagination. What up? What up? Live on YouTube. What up? What up? Live on YouTube. Link in the bio. Come check us out. Check out the art. Gonna show that art. Just come hang out. So to highlight someone's name now on YouTube, you're supposed to use the hashtag. Because I noticed that on when you did that on Drage's channel. I'm not on Snapchat either. I have an account, but I stopped using it because I just didn't go there enough. Tell me what you want. Tell me what you need. Tell me if this is where you wanna be. Never underestimate the power that you have. Never underestimate the power that I have. I kind of lost it there. Stacy Morgan, hello, how are you? Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. Hit that like button. Check out everything Ayla Production with the link in the description. I hope you're having a wonderful time wherever you are. Just chilling out, just having a little fun. Smile, smile, it makes you attractive. Change your mood. Here we go once again. And that works for tagging people in the chat. Okay, cool. I knew about the app, but I think it was you that I saw do that in Drage's channel with the hashtag. So I did, and I saw it, saw my name highlighted. I was like, hashtag works? Okay. A bunch of share clips put together that was on the YouTube wall fame. Would you be interested in sending me two clips of your favorite poems? My favorite poems of my poetry, or um, look at this one here. It moves faster. Only if you're interested. Yes, two of your poetry. Poultry or poetry? I'm just messing with you. Let's see if I can find one on my phone that I might have written out. I don't think I've written Did You Smile Today? All right, let me read through this real quick, and if I feel this one is done, I'll, feel free to clip it from the stream, and I'll see if I can find another one. I think there is a couple of my poetry videos that are cool that I like, um, but I'd have to go listen because I don't remember any of my poetry. So this one is called "Did You Smile Today?" Again, I don't know if it's done, but I'll read it out loud and decide whether I feel like it if it's done. So you go. Did you smile today? Did you say I love you today? Did you breathe today? Did you wake up today? It's not too late. I know life can beat us down. We get stuck in our head. The world can feel crushing, scary, and downright terrifying. But when we take a moment to breathe and take account of the things that make us smile, from a song to a pet to a child, a guitar, or just one deep breath, we can decide where to go, what to do, smile or not, be the difference or be indifferent. What do you decide? No worries, no rush. But I'll leave you with the question once again. Did you smile today? That's the first one. Let's see if I can find another one that happens to be on my. All right, here's another kind of deep one. Here's another deep one, and this one's from mm, April 16, 2019. This one is called Yes, I've Changed. I Grew. What about you? Hello, Amanda. How are you? Thank you for coming in. You ate so good. All right, so here's another one. You said I've changed. Yes, that's true. I've more than changed. I grew. I grew to know my self worth. I grew to know what I deserve. I grew to know that unconditional love, faith, gratitude are some of the most important to behold. Being happy and content where I am and know my dreams are real and attainable. And with the gifts God has blessed me, I am on the path to reaching them. Now, you said I've changed. I've changed enough to know who I am. And if you judge me, challenge me, my character, it's not my problem. Because in the end, it's a reflection of how you feel and who you are. You want to think the worst of me? Then don't be surprised when that's what you receive. Even if all I did was leave you with your thoughts about me. Because I've changed enough to know not to change anyone's mind. And as much as I love you, family or friend, I might have to leave you behind. Because I know where I stand. Now, as I change and as I grow in ways God has guided me, I'd be so grateful and blessed to have you metamorphosis alongside of me. Because growing together is more the merrier. I mean, isn't that part of God's plan for us and for all of us anyway? To love, to learn, to connect and grow. Now, you said I've changed. Yes, that's true. Now, here's a question. Did you? I think I caught someone live, and if you start smiling, that you've done something, as I know you're smiling in the way. And this is what I call being well said in words of speech of any kind. I want to see if I get another one. This is kind of fun to read. Poems I haven't looked at in a while. All right. Life can. This one I don't think necessarily has a title. If it does, I don't remember what it was. But here's another one. This one's from September 19, 2018. Life can get hazy. Life can make us feel crazy. Let me start that one over. Thank you. Life can get hazy. Life can make us feel crazy. So caught up. We're caught up. Don't know if we're coming or going. Forgetting wrong from right. Dark from light. Thinking this is the best we can do. Forgetting dreams do come true. Did you know you could? Doesn't matter your age or what others think of you. It's never too late to stand up and say, I believe and I know I can do whatever it is in me to do. Yeah, that realization can be disorienting because you just stumbled across the freedom that somehow got locked inside you. Now you're stumbling what to do. It's just as scary as working that job you don't actually want to do. But you know what? It's okay to step back and take a breath. Let your heart and your head work it out. And then step off the cliff and glide along the wind. There may be a little turbulence, but it's all good because now you're on the road to be the best life, to have the best life to be lived. Let's fly. You created a poem 2000, I think, with the words. Does it feel like the walls? Do you remember anything like that? It's one of your poems. Um, you said sometime in 2018. Let's see. You created a poem, I think, with the words. Does it feel like the walls are closing in on you? Ironically, I have a handful of what looks like poems from 2008. So let me see. Let me skim through these. We all lose our way. Kindness. You don't remember the name of it, do you? You were in an elevator. Well, since I'm looking at my phone, let me go look at my playlist. Is it in my poetry playlist? Let me go look in the poetry playlist. Because if it's in the poetry playlist, I might be able to just go look for the name. Where's my poetry? The poet. Showing love, lo-fi, love lift track. Now, mind you, I have a couple that I think I was in an elevator. And if I was in an elevator, there's a good chance I didn't write that down. And I was probably at work. Well, that doesn't help. 5 years ago. 2018 would be 5 years ago, right? Maybe 2000. I think it's in your playlist. You were at work because you walked through underground parking lot. Maybe I think it was. I don't know. All right, if I was at work, there's a good chance. There's a walk up the stairs one step at a time. Thought about that poem for years. Practice. Right, you said I was never underestimate. Don't judge. Just look. All right, let me go back. Because if I didn't write it down, if I was at work, there's a good chance I didn't write it down, so I wouldn't know offhand which one that was. Like you'd have to kind of go through it yourself. But if you find it, you're welcome to use that one. It's so easy to be left behind. You know what? I don't know which one it is, but like it's slowly coming to me. I probably said something about the elevator walls or something to that effect. I've thought about that poem for years. Let's see. I'm down. I'm looking to make me feel nowhere. Only to make it. No, don't see it in there. They say it's not. Because a lot of the ones I do at home, and if I make it when I make the video, there's something years from me. So I'm looking for. I'm trying to see if I can find this one particular one. Because now she's got my up, down, left, right, up, down, left, right, right around, circle, color outside, the lines connecting. So, okay, it's not that one, but here's one again from 2018. Up, down, left, right, run around in circles, color outside the lines. There are no real rules on how to live and grow through life. Pinning the tail, connecting the dots, or falling on your face in a pool of chocolate pudding. It's all your choice. And who cares what others think? Just smile and play with your inner child. I once heard, "You're beautiful, you're wonderful, you're one of a kind." Let me repeat those lines for those that know. No. I once heard, "You're beautiful, you're wonderful, you're one of a kind." Smile more. Live your best life and smile even more. Life's too short to stay so serious and not laugh at your at life or yourself. Jump off the cliff, cannonball, belly flop, slap yourself with a whipped cream pie. Whatever you do, just have fun and feel the world's love. I'm just starting at your hands and thinking to myself, great it would feel to have your thumbs. Okay, just because I think I'm gonna have a few more issues, I need to make one of you a mod because I tend to get trolls every now and again, and I just got one, and I just reported him and hit him from the channel. So um, hold on, Stacy, you're not. No, Sarah, I think you said you'll be back. Who can I make into a quick mod? All right, just look for like I'll mod you for now, Canadian Patriot. Um, I'm very lax. Like I usually give people a chance, but if you can tell right off the bat they're just being inappropriate, at least hide what they wrote, and I'll review it because I don't usually catch them. Exactly, Stacy Morgan. Oh, yeah, you're the other Canadian. Um, Hello, cool kid. Appreciate you. All right, yes, Sarah. I'll make you a mod for now as well. At least I usually I have some mods already, but they haven't been in my streams for a while. So I got two mods right now. Um, Again, I'm usually chill. I don't mind the little flirtatious type comments. Uh, all I ask is that you pay attention to anyone that comes in with an inappropriate screen name, when they start spamming um, derogatory or racial words or anything sexual or derogatory or hateful, anything like that. Um, and just anything, obviously, like I said, a little flirtation is okay, and I kind of give them a benefit of the doubt. And if it feels like it's going in the wrong direction, either time them out, hide them, report them for whatever you think. If it's spam, anything with links, just because I just got one person that I don't know if you even saw his name, but Billy whatever. Um, he started saying something kind of I didn't care for, so I needed to get rid of him. Yeah, I'm very particular about mods. You got you in who did I mod last night? Active shooter. And the reason why I got you guys is because you're here, and I needed someone quick. But I usually take a long time before I mod anybody because I like to get an idea how I like to get to really interact with people that start coming on a regular, and you guys are still fairly new, if you understand. Um, and Amanda, I know I didn't mod you, and you've been coming forever. And here comes the shooter now. And seven is not to say like Julian that I don't trust you or Amanda, because Amanda's been coming forever as well. I know Amanda, you know, has issues with English sometimes. I think, and that's kind of the only reason why I didn't mod her right off the bat. But she's been coming forever. Um, right. I was like, and right now, and same thing last night. I was like, I feel like I need at least one or two mods in the chat, just to keep an eye out for the trolls. And like I said, I'm very late, obviously very laid back, and I've had people come in that have been like in somewhat of a depressed mood, and not feeling good about themselves, and they might say something that people are like, this is a little alarming. I like to give them the benefit of the doubt to talk to them, and if they go in the wrong, sorry, there is a translator to help me, but I'm not sure if my English is good. Be sure, but I understand. I appreciate you understanding, Amanda. You're welcome. As long as I'm here supporting a fellow trade supporter, that's all that matters. Yeah, I keep trying to get yes, it took me a minute to remember your name, and then I remember I do remember it. Um Stacy. I've been. I don't know if you guys noticed in Drage's channel. I've been, you know, trying to get him to make me a mod. Cause he had the other night. I don't know if it wasn't. I don't know if it was last night or the night before. He had someone in his chat that had a kind of inappropriate name that they weren't talking a lot, but every now and again would say something on the more negative side. And I know Drage doesn't get they don't because they're not always paying attention to the chat. He doesn't catch everything. Well, no, a couple of nights ago there was someone that the screen name itself was inappropriate. In Drage's chat, who was telling the donators to get a life. Yeah, I think it was that person. I think Drage eventually caught that person and deleted the message. I gotta check something real quick. I gotta check a setting real quick. Give me a moment. In the light of day, in the light of night, we get to choose every moment, every time. We go left or go right, go up or go down, have a little fun, and just hang around. Settings, community, hidden users. Give me a moment, guys. I'm not looking at the chat. I'm trying to find something. Angel, if you're watching the stream, DM me what your channel name is again. Your new one. The Mind of an Angel. That's my new channel. Okay, give me a second. I'm trying to see if you got accidentally put in the. I don't see your name listed. Angel. Up and down, Sarah Nightmare. Hello, how are you? Florida. Try it now, Angel. April, I almost thought you were frozen in ice for a second. You were staying. Be sure to share the stream. Give the live stream a like, folks. Thank you. Appreciate you. Try now. I may have to go through this list to double check a few things. Kenneth, Kentucky Fair. I'm not looking at the chat at the moment, so just give me a moment. Okay, so that's most likely not him. That's weird because I took you out of that. Oh, I know why. I know why. Save. Okay, now try. I didn't save the change, so maybe it didn't go through. Try it now, Angel. I did keep seeing one of the pictures before it was fully done. He didn't respond yet. But I have a feeling Dredge is one of those guys that doesn't like. There you go, Angel. I see you. There you go. And Angel, maybe a little later or whatever, we can have a little conversation. Um, Cause I don't know. I'm not even gonna get it into anything here, but like I want to hear from your side of something. But we'll talk about it later. But welcome. Appreciate you stopping in. How you doing? Okay, Google. Play no copyright lo-fi music on A Love Spot.
Sure. Tetracore Halo. Lo-fi beats
No,
for saving the world. 1
no,
HR.
that's not what I said. That's not what I said. Okay, Google. Play lo-fi chill out, no copyright music on A Love Spot.
Okay. Play your YouTube music playlist called Lo-fi Chill Music.
I didn't say that either. And I already played that music. That's good to hear, Angel. Sounds like gossip. I love a good bit of gossip. It's not gossip. It's just something that, should stay. Yeah. No real gossip. This Angel is one of the longtime supporters. He's been up on my stream with a couple of other people a few times. And, you know, I don't, I shouldn't even said anything out loud, but I rather talk to him privately about it. That's why it's not going to be gossip. And Angel knows that I'm a very understanding and open person. So, because I know you've been going through some stuff, and we're gonna leave it at that. Sad face emoji. You spelt out sad face emoji instead of putting the sad face emoji. That makes me if you are still awake when you end. Cool beans, Angel. Sad face emoji. I believe I'm Angel's honorary auntie, so that's Angel private messaging me. Because for whatever reason, he was blocked from my channel, and I'm not the one who did it. And I'm not gonna get into who I think did it. Um, I'm a little disappointed, but again, it's something I'll deal with offline, so or off stream. Nice to meet you as well. Because I like to keep my streams drama free, as a you know. And, this is always gonna be the chillest stream on the net. We come to relax. We come to listen to nice music. Sometimes look at art. And how many people did I have in here? So I apparently got 7 people hanging out in the stream. Um, so Angel, the new people you see hanging out in my chat right now, they're followers of another creator named Drage. If you're familiar with Roman Atwood, he bought Roman Atwood's house with the pond, and I've really gotten into his uh, content and been active in his lives and in his comment sections of his video, and he's been shouting me out a lot because of the support that I've shown him. And some of the new names you see, Sarah, uh, Canadian Patriot, Julianne, to name a few, they've all come from Drage's channel. So here is the link to Drage's channel if you want to check him out. Thanks for getting Drage's channel. Appreciate it. All right, since I got about 7 people in the chat, and I think Sarah is here. I forget if Stacy's still here or not. So if you saw, even if you did see it, I'll show you the most recent paintings, and we'll get into all my other ones. Present here. We're in school now. Okay, so if you so the last video I put out earlier today was of every, not everything that I've made, because I have some drawings, but that sketchbook is, I think, out in the living room, and I don't want to open my door right now. But the paintings I've done in the last couple months, for the exception of 2 that are near my desk. Well, This one, this one specifically, um, I can't actually read the date, but I believe it says 2009. This was actually an art lesson piece for my 9-year-old niece. And if this was 2019, she would have been 7, maybe. Um, no, she would have been 6, maybe. But I was trying to teach her how to like blend in different colors when you're making the sky, so they don't look like completely separate colors. And then I did a simple like silhouette of a cat, an easy moon, right there, and it like the pine trees are always easy ones to do. Did quite a few eyes. I used to do a lot of pastels. Some of my favorites are, as far as the ones I've done recently, I'll point out the ones that I like. Um, some of my all-time favorites are hanging up around my house. Um, this one I really like. Unfortunately, some of these, the lighting won't do it justice. But that's why the video I put out earlier, they were all taken through the natural light coming from my window. This one, I feel like I still need to do some highlights to the bridge to make it stand out a little bit more. And all the ones I'm showing you at the moment are 8 by 10s, so they're on the small side. And there's a little guy and his dog fishing off the side. This is definitely one of my new favorites. We got the little waterfall in the background, a couple of trees on the side, and the big moon. This one just has like a really, I think it's because of all the blue. It just has a really calming feeling to it. Well, if you're on here long enough, if you have them nearby, I'll invite you up. Just let me get through what I have. I'm a big fan of the waterfalls. I wish I could show you these ones up close because the one in the middle, that's the best waterfall I ever painted. If I get a chance tomorrow, I'll try to take an updated picture of it. If you scroll really far down on my Instagram, you should see an up close one. But the waterfall on this middle one, it's breathtaking when you can see it up close. I like the big red sun one. We got this one. It's a purplish, mostly purplish pink sky with the sunset, blue trees, a little sailboat out in the middle. What up, Stuffy Stuffy? This one was requested and inspired by a photo that um, the Romar family, aka Maria, that has been up on my stream a few times. This one was inspired by her. Or she showed me a painting that was very close to this, and then I put my own spin and colors into it. And I think I put a 1-minute video out of it. So if you scroll back on my videos, you should be able to spot it. So those are the new 8x10s. Want to see someone check out Ayla. Thank you, Canadian. You went through my link tree. This next one is the one I did just before I started Rages, and it's definitely one of my favorites. One of my new favorites. It's so simple, but so like again, it's another calming one. Like you can look at it for a while. I really like this one. The only thing that kind of, and I shouldn't even point it out, is this. I could fix that, but I can't. I'm kind of leaving it alone because I don't want to mess up the overall look of it. But this is definitely a new favorite. The next couple, the next three, including this, are 12x12s. This one was inspired by Drage's favorite colors, but I'm almost thinking of giving it to him as a secondary painting, as a smaller painting, because it has the green in it. But we get a big green moon, tree, more water. If you notice, I have a couple of things that I kind of repeat. Where's the waterfall on this side? Another set of waterfalls off to the side, some trees. On theme parks, no. No, I have my go tos. This one, I might be able to fix what I need to fix. I haven't gotten around to it or attempted it. But this is of a bridge here in Boston. If you look closely, you can see the faded mistake that I tried to cover up. But this was inspired by a picture that someone posted in a community group that I'm a part of on Facebook. Like he took a physical picture of the sunset, and it was bright reds and just a little bit of yellow in the middle. And I was like, I want to paint that. And that one with the trees, that was almost another bridge painting on Twitter. Yeah, I do a lot of sunsets. I do bridges, trees. I'm very much into the scenic. And this is the one where Drage came into my live chat, um, for the first time. And this is the last live stream painting that I edited. Edited. I still got a couple more to go. Um, Julian, it's all right, no problem. I understand. This is again the chillest stream on the net. I have put people to sleep before. See, this one is not necessarily my favorite. Like, I feel like I could have done a lot more. Let me give you a little more detail. Again, I've just slowly started putting like silhouettes of people into my paintings. And there's another one. I believe I put like a couple cuddling together under the tree. and the other side is just more like long grass. Since the false fire alarm went off 3 hours ago. I hate when that happens. I showed this one last night. This one I love, not only because I did it with my niece, but oh my god, my niece for a young lady, she's 9 now. I believe this was made in 2020, so she would have been 7. So what we did with this painting before I flip it around, she painted on one half of the page, I mean canvas. I painted on the other, and we kind of met in the middle. So I'll bring it close up first. So at the top, you see the moon, half moon or quarter moon, some fireworks. Those are her birds up there. These, and then if I pull it back again, she blended this side. I did this side. I made the walking bridge, some trees off to the side, and I drew the people fishing. She drew the, I think that's supposed to be her mother and her child, and then people sitting on a bench, and she did those trees. I did have the set hung up, and then I moved stuff around and never got it back on the wall. But this is one of my favorites. I love her. If I gotta show you some of her doodles. She's an amazing little artist, and I need to help nurture that more. I gotta nurture that more. I don't think my brother or her mother nurture it quite enough. She for her age, she does a lot. She's got a lot of creativity in her. All right. You know the silhouettes that you're seeing in some of those paintings, right? So here's the Drage one again. Um, Unfortunately, light, the nighttime light, my bedroom light does not do it justice. That's why I took the picture during the daylight. So where is it? This side. So I wanted to put a silhouette of someone jumping off here, and I did attempt it, and instead it kind of looked like a dark angel, like a black angel hovering. So I painted over it, and I'm very I don't I want to put someone jumping off the tower, but I'm not confident enough to make it look like it's supposed to look. I'm debating if I want to try to make it like someone's jumping in as a like in a cannonball, so they're balled up, and all you see is maybe their head. But yeah, so that's all that. Hold on, let me try. I don't think I don't think the drawings are in here. Oh, maybe. Ooh. Well, that was me trying to draw stuff. So I have one of my sketch pads with stuff in it. I'll show you a couple of these before I grab more art canvases. Yeah, I worked on that a little bit more yesterday. Was it yesterday? Yeah, I worked on it a little bit yesterday to try to um, add a little bit of ripples in the water near the fountain. I wanted the fountain to look like as much like water coming out, and I put green in it because I know that fountain has lighting in it, and the light comes through the water. So most of the drawings, all the drawings in here are done with Sharpies. Just to let you know, this is the last page. I have another sketchbook. Um, but here's a so this has a lighthouse in the middle with a couple dolphins jumping out of the water and a little beach. Again, this is all done with Sharpies. I did sign it, but it's so um, yeah. Okay, that never got done. This was me just doodling, like attempting to do something with color pencil and then just not wanting to finish it. So you got Clipper Ship, another sun. I could have done a lot more with this, but I was too tired at the time. Like I thought I wanted to do more, and then I like got as far as I did. It was like I don't want to color. I don't want to do this anymore. So I stopped. This is based off of um, a marine town here in Massachusetts called Rockport, Massachusetts. There's a couple of Rockports on the East Coast, and I believe there's even a Rockport in Oregon or Washington. Um, but this one is Rockport, Massachusetts. It's based off of a little cove in Rockport. Can you send your rain over to social media? You definitely do a great job with your artwork. Appreciate it. I gotta remember which way I'm going with this. Simple little tree. Um, a pink monkey. Did I forget if I drew this or my niece drew this? I think we might have both did some. I think I drew it and she colored it. This one is based off a three-piece painting that I sold a few years back to someone that from New Zealand who fell in love with my artwork, and he paid for it. So I drew on one piece of paper the exact same version of the painting. Can you show us the boots again on that boats on the? Yeah, give me a second. So this was again. It was inspired by a three-piece painting that I made. It says "Never Stop Growing." Then I have a bigger version of that same, bigger tree of that same one, of the same idea. This was a doodle. If there is such a thing as weather transport, then yes, I would love to send you some rain here. All right, let me go back and find. So we got the boats out in the cove, a little rock. I don't know if that was supposed to be a well or what over here, but I remember seeing it along Rockport near the little beach that we, small cove beach, I guess you could call it. And again, these are all done with different types of Sharpies. Where was it? Okay, some doodles. I think my niece did some of these doodles. Here's an unfinished. Um, I purposely kept it unfinished because it actually looks cool that way. And this is kind of where I started doing silhouettes. You get the ones in the boat. Sarah, LOL, if there's such a thing as weather trends. Okay, I already read that. Only because it's like sticking out. This is a drawing I did in 19, yes, I said 1994. I was in high school. This was done with color pencils. And I think the reason why it's stuffed in here is because I was showing it one night and didn't know where to put it, so I just stuck it in the book. Thank you. Have you ever seen a sky full of hot air balloons? Not, not in real life. Come up and hang out if you feel up to it, Steph. I did send the link in Facebook. So this one has a silhouette of a tall ship, and it's not necessarily Boston, but like a city skyline off in the distance. I want it to be Boston, but well, yeah, technically it is Boston. I put that bridge in there, right there, way in the back. This one never got finished. This was an online art lesson. Divine Tiffany, one of my loyal ones, one of my real ones, did this a couple years ago. Well, this is what I was showing people to draw. Have you lived in Boston your whole life? What? Or what? Yes, born and raised in Boston. Um, I've traveled a little bit. I've been to Toronto, Canada. I think I've stepped foot in all the surrounding states of Massachusetts. I've been to Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, New York, Connecticut, and Rhode Island. We got a three-dimensional, sporadically kind of type thing. Something I haven't finished because I just didn't like the way it was going. That will be kind of hard to do because I would have to like bring my laptop with me. um, but like I said last night, I have the Peruvian flag, the American flag. I can at least put the light on over there. That's probably the best I can do. Because if I pull those off the wall, I'm never gonna get them back to sit up there. Yeah, I know. It depends on the words. Some words get it more than others. Um, I'll say it correctly. Dromar family that comes into my chat. A lot of times I say drama family. Sounds like I'm saying drama when I'm really trying to say Dromar. But I'm like drama. Every now and again, I say haba or ka. So yeah, I have Peruvian flag, American flag, Canadian flag. The Egyptian flag is kind of hiding under the Peruvian flag. I'm trying to point to it. The Italian flag and the Moroccan flag. What else do I have to show? Just a couple of doodles. Towel ship, clipper ship. This was a requested. I asked one night what I should draw, and someone said roses, and then I drew this. A mosque, not a specific mosque, but a random mosque, just an inspired mosque. Rainbow birds. So those bird-like things. People always ask me what they are, and my response is whatever you claim them to be. Um, I I kind of see them as like spirits or spirit birds. But whether you see an angel, whether you see a spirit, whether you see um, a bird, then that's what it is to you. I showed a little longer. Nothing. Just burst of colors. Yeah, I got my mother a rose today too. We were at an Italian festival downtown, and they were taking $5 donations for a single rose, and I got her the rose because she's been having a hard time too. But that is nice. This is actually um, one of my T-shirt designs. Love is everything. A couple of some of these other ones are T-shirt inspired. So the words for this shirt are not in this order on the shirt, but I have a shirt that says I am, and then around it says I'm courageous, life, powerful, worthy, enough, me, beautiful, creative, strength, unique, free. Psychedelic. You want to know the best part of these ones that look psychedelic? I don't do anything psychedelic, if you know what I mean. Show you the cat ones. I never made the dog one. This one is another um, design, t-shirt design. It says, "What you are is what you see." Although this doesn't look like much, I have a shirt with these words on it. You are. Oh, know your worth. He might still stream. He's done late streams because I know he did one really late one, just to get it, just because he wants to stay consistent, and I get it. Even if he's only on for a half hour, he usually tries to get on. I don't know if it's on my website, but I have one that is very close to this. I did have it on my website. I might have taken it down. So it's a quote that I hope I'm the originator of because I don't think I've ever heard it or seen it. But the saying is fly free and remember what you hold in your heart, for that will take you the distance. I did. I might have I might have taken that one now. And I could show you some of the t-shirt. I don't know if I want to pull out all my t-shirts. I was about to say I could show you some of those shirts up close because I have some of them. I don't have all of them because I have to buy my own shirts off the website. If I knew a better way of doing that stuff, I would do it. But because I don't, so I have that's a shirt design. A love music. A love life. A love productions. And that's all that's in this book. I want to see if it's in here. So there was a drawing that my niece did that I showed a while back. And I forget if it's in her sketchbook that I got her. Angel, are you still here? I think it's in her sketchbook. 'Cause I don't see it anywhere. I thought it was nearby. I don't know where. I think her sketchbook might be in the living room or she took it to her mother's house. But my niece did this drawing that one of the guys that sometimes comes into my see when I can't come home from my night shift, I instantly watch Dre's vlog. It's a habit of mine. Mondays are drag, so it makes it better. Same sorrow, rage is the reason why Mondays my new favorite day. Mostly because it's the first. He's so right now the only one of the only creators that I watch that is consistently posting. That he's one of the first new uploads that I find. Um, let's try this one more time. Okay, Google, play lo-fi no copyright music on A Love Spot.
Sure. Play your YouTube music.
That's
playlist
not
called
what I
Lo-Fi.
asked for. Okay, Google, play lo-fi on Chill Out, no copyright music on A Love Spot.
Got it. Here's a YouTube music playlist called Chill Lo-Fi Hip Hop. Copyright free. Chill Hop Music #NCM.
There you go. That's what I've been looking for. Finally, listen. All right. I got a lot. Let's start with the 16 by 20s. Because when I come home, still not watching Drake. Hey, you don't have to watch him. It's all good. So this was kind of a lousy attempt at the Boston skyline. I like it, but it's not really the Boston skyline. It's just random buildings with a vortex of a spot in the middle. Some days I really like this one, and some days I go, it's all right. She doesn't post content. I think occasionally she posts on her Instagram. But Stephanie is another really good artist. So I might show these two at the same time. Oh wait, I can't. The other one's on the wall. All right. So I have another similar one of this that is in blue, and I've kind of paired them together, except one of them is on my living room wall. So the one that's on my living room wall looks more like shattered rocks going down versus an actual mountain. Um, but it has the same idea, but it's a blue theme. And I kind of dubbed the two of them. The blue one is ice, and this one's fire. So fire and ice. This one, I never knew how I really felt about it. But you get the white rocks and a lighthouse, and then on the other side, more rocks and a tree. Shh, yeah, you are. Don't make me pull up the proof. You know I can. Good one, shooter. So this is another kind of theme. I put spheres and moon-like planetary things. All right, these three are kind of stuck together. Ow! I can share it. I can share it. I will share it. Love life. This is when I did this when I thought doing word paintings were easy. All right, so the next two are content creator inspired. So there's a bodybuilder that I followed, still kind of follow, Bradley Martin, and I actually did a song for him as a Love Lift track. Go check out the Love Lift track playlist. Cough, cough. Somebody found your Instagram. So this is supposed to be Bradley Martin, with the burst of sunrise or whatever. That's why you can't really see him. You just can get like the silhouette of him. And then the T-shirt says Arm Day because he is a bodybuilder. And I'll bring it a little closer so you can see that like I actually put some definition and you know, so you could tell that he has muscles. Now this one, I knew you were gonna do that. This one is a montage of multiple creators that I've watched. Um, this has this is like a big shout out to multiple creators, except one of them I made to look like the Unibarber, I think, when I should have just used his logo. But I have Lily Singh, Roman Atwood, something for Fuzi. I have something for an artist, creator named Adam Sala. I put Go Turkey because he usually says that at the end of one of his videos. Um, when Alex Wasabi was going out with Hello Drama Family, I mean Dromar Family, Dromar Family. Um, when Alex Wasabi, if you're familiar with Alex Wasabi, was going out with uh, Laura DIY, I put their little um, character together and I put his saying, if you're not smiling. I put Brand New Day Today from another creator named Slimification. I put Humble the Poet, but I kind of made him look like a Unabomber. Um, I put Spread Love. I think that was just me trying to use up space. And Alex Wasabi's brother, Aaron, used to say at the end of his videos, be true, be you. And then I just kind of put like random words of like dream, believe, inspire, and I'll show it to you. So the top is Superwoman, aka Lily Singh. Smile More for Roman Atwood. Um, a lion, roaring because Foodie Tube used to say in the lions keep roaring. And then I like I said, Go Turkey. Um, that was Lorax, the little dinosaur that they came up with for their relationship name, Alex Wasabi and Laura DIY. I did put DIY at the bottom. There goes Humble the Poet. Like I said, I don't know if he looks like a Unabomber or what's his what's the drama channel guy? I forget what the drama alert, something like that. It kind of looks like him, but it's supposed to be Humble the Poet and stuff. But right, so those are all the 16 by 20s. Angel, she too. Nope, it still exists. Canadian. Love that. Love. I gotta do a pee break, so I'll be right back. I'll be right back, guys. Enjoy the music. I'm back. Alright, so what did Stephanie and Maria say about me? Oh, that's not funny. Oh, that's a separate one. Okay. So let me start with the hardest one to show because it's a 4-piece. The next set of paintings I'm going to show are all 12 by 12. Okay. This is where Stephanie will say the struggles of April, because this one is kind of like a puzzle. And really, it almost doesn't matter which direction I put this, but I kind of want to show it the way it was painted. Follow the paint. Just follow the paint. What do you say? You say love. Love, love, love. There we go. That goes together. Does it go like that? Does it go like that? No. Go like this? Close enough. Okay. This is going to be a tough one. Once again. I did that really good. Okay. It's not going to be easy. Come on. This used to be a lot easier. This is the best I'm going to do. So it's supposed to kind of fit together like that. A lot better than that. And each one has a word on it. That one says dream. That one says love. That one says be free. And that says believe. And even though I try to put it in a specific sequence, it kind of doesn't matter which way you put them, because it kind of still works. You can put it that way, put a big purple circle in the middle. It's supposed to be like a galaxy type thing in the middle. But you can put them in almost any direction. So that was one of the hardest ones to show you. Hi. We like to mess around with April, talking to her in Spanish, and all she says is what now? I love pieces like that. Alright, now I'm going to go look at the chat. So sometimes Spanish came out. So. Okay, I can fix that now. All right. So here's they're all sticking together because they've been all on top of each other. So it says, imagine it's kind of again a kind of galaxy-like thing. Another kind of galaxy, blue skyish. It says, never stop dreaming. A lot of these need to get wiped down because they've been sitting in the corner for a long time. I'm very proud of that wolf. I almost screwed that up really bad at one point. Here's one of my old favorites, meaning it's still a favorite, but I just haven't hung it up in a long time. I'm holding all of this in one hand. All this is being held by one hand. Let him know I'm showing artwork. Maybe he'll come over and say hi. This is another one I've always really liked. Something very simple. Some trees, beautiful cosmic type sky. And that quote that I mentioned earlier, fly free and remember what you hold in your heart, for that is what will take you the distance. This was 2016. So the next two, they're not paired up, but it's the same type of theme. Basically, standing in the middle of the trees, looking up at the moon. And I got a light purple one. And I purposely kind of made the moon look like it's a heart. Now, although this one says free, it is not free unless I gift it to somebody. These in order. I'll show this one in a second. Another one with some waterfalls, ravine and some colorful trees. This is another one that you can't really enjoy unless it's like in better lighting. You get the gist of it, but I think in better lighting it would color your own life. Oh no, color your own sky. Jacob Waters, who was in my stream the other night, he really loved that one, with the pink waterfall. So this one, if you're familiar with Gary Vaynerchuk, aka Gary V, you know he's a huge fan of the New York Jets. And he's always talked about wanting to own the Jets. As you can see, that's one of my go-to drawings or paintings, the waterfall. So I got a love for them myself. So I painted. I never sent it to him. I was hoping that he would at least respond to the painting online before I sent it, because I don't want to send it and then he not see it, and not know if he got it. But basically, I drew out the New York Jet logo. I put Gary's V signature throughout the painting. And if you know anything about Gary V, he puts up, when he takes pictures, he puts his whole hand up like this, and there's a significance behind that. If you know, you know. And then on his ring finger, I put a championship ring for the Jets, and his signature in the middle of it, and put owner, Jets owner. I still want to send it to him because I'm a Patriot fan and I don't want to hold on to a Jets thing. Now, it's not signed. I don't remember when she did this, but this is the sporadic paint, but it kind of looks cool. And you can hang it in it's one of those that can be hung in any direction. She had to be maybe 5 years old for this one. So this is from my niece. She couldn't have been more than like 5 when she painted this. And I know you could call it abstract, but I think it actually, like I said, you can kind of put it in any position and it kind of looks cool. This way, it actually looks like there's trees there. This one was a requested piece, and the person never bought it. Um, it's basically just the Statue of Liberty. If he's busy, it's all good. I completely understand. He's doing what he's got to do, and it's late, so I'm sure he's tired. I sent him the link to come up and say hi, but I don't think he's gonna do it. It's all good. I don't know if I spelled passion right, but it says free your passion. And I really feel like I need to redo those. Yeah, I know. I'll end mine shortly. I'm already at almost at. I'm at 3.5 hours. So you should see the pile growing on the side of my desk. It's different shades of red and purple, but it says love is everything. This was supposed to be my first attempt at like fluid art. You know where you no. This was my first attempt at pull art, and it didn't come out that way I wanted to, but I kept it because I figured someone might like it. And again, it's one of those that you can just post in any direction. The T-shirt writing doesn't look like this, but these words are on one of my T-shirts, and I've gotten compliments on the T-shirt. Yeah, and it's a cool feature. I guess that's what you could call it. Rise above the sun. I didn't do this in 2021. If I did, I don't remember doing this last year. But and this is not a shout out to Drage, because I actually have a T-shirt design that says "Do What You Love," and that was long before I knew who Drage was. It's been 4 years since I made that shirt, and apparently I painted this in 2021. Do what you love. What do I have left? Alright, I don't know where the rest of these ones are, but I do have three others that look like this. And this was my first attempt at doing fluid art. This is one of my favorite ones that came out. It didn't come out exactly the way I was hoping, and I haven't tried fluid art again since. I do want to, but it gets really messy, and I can't. I don't like. I'm very lazy about prep and cleanup. Um, yeah, so I don't want to accidentally get stuff on the floor, and I'm too lazy to get drop cloths and have to clean it up after. And this is another one that would probably look better in daylight. Again, if you scroll through my Instagram, you could probably come across this one and the other three. And the bigger of the three was actually leftover paint from this and the other two. Because I have three this size, the 12 by 12, and then the other one I believe is 11 by 14. And I had put that underneath the other three because I was trying three different methods at the same, one after the other, and was smart enough to put a canvas underneath those while I was moving the paint around, and then use that paint for another painting. Dude, that's the stack of that's at least a foot and a half tall. All right. I can't get to those. But I got some Sharpie paintings down at the bottom that I just spotted. Oh, okay, I get you. I got it now. I got it. Yeah, these are the rest of them. And a couple of these are multi pieces. So the first three are multi pieces. This was my first attempt at string pulling art. I don't know if you've ever seen it. Like they paint the string, kind of swirl it on the canvas or whatever, and then pull it down. And it kind of makes like a flowery type of thing. And I did it with these three. Hold on. I'll show you that one a little closer. That one a little closer. That one a little closer. Well, Sarah asked about my art the other day, and I told her that I would do like a showcase. I was gonna do it last night, but Drage went live, and like we always do when we see someone else go live, we go, okay, we'll wait. And then when I went on, no one really came in. There was like Canadian Patriot came in, Shooter came in, and it was I think one or two other people came in, and they only came in for a little bit. Active Shooter, Canadian Patriot, they did stay for a while though. And I only showed a couple of things that yesterday. I don't know if I even showed anything yesterday. Here's a nice, simple little one. So the rest of these are all the more 8x10s. Now, anyone that comes across this and you made it this far into the stream, if you see something you like and it really speaks to you, I don't necessarily have pricing on any of these. If I want to go by size, let's say the 8x10s, $30 to $50. Hi, is that the real Drage? Let me see. I don't. Are you the real Drage? Because I don't see a check mark. Someone checked if that's the real Drage. Check his channel. Because I've already had the block a fake. Nope. Wait, I clicked on the wrong person. Why does Drage go to Grayson's page? Grayson, if that's really you pretending to be Drage, I will block you. Because I don't play with fake channels. Yeah, I don't play with fake channels. This is your only warning, Grayson. And I don't know if you're the real Grayson either. But I have a feeling that Grayson might be a fake Grayson too. But I don't. But why is he showing up as Drage? Makes me wonder if that's a fake Grayson. Yeah, you got your warning. I'm gonna leave it at that. Back to the um, we'll get back to the chat now. Stream. So this is a two-piece, and again, it's kind of interchangeable. It's kind of hard to see. Let me brighten my light. This might be a little too bright, but there we go. So you could either do it this way, even though my signature's over in that corner, you can flip it. Well, I guess you could put it upside down too, but and if you separate it, it kind of looks a little more interesting. Do me a favor, Sarah. Go to Drage's channel, right, and check Grayson's channel from Drake. Like, scroll through the chat. Double check if you click on his channel through Drage's live stream, and it says 4 subscribers, then I'm gonna say that it's him. If the if it's someone, because the only problem is I don't know how many followers Grayson really has because I haven't gone to his channel. But okay, so where's that one that I showed you? This one. So this was the bigger piece. I just found the 3 other ones. So the 12 by 12 was the canvas that was catching the excess paint off the next 3. I tried to do the fluid art, and I tried to do it in 3 different ways to see what the difference would be. None of them came out the way that I was hoping, but I still made something out of them. So this one, it's really kind of tough to see what it's supposed to be. I don't even remember which way I'm supposed to hold this one. Okay, I think I'm holding it this way. So you see trees, something that looks like either a moon or a bridge. It's supposed to be a little bit of a pond in the middle. I'm going to put these ones on the floor because if I put anything back up there, this one is kind of like a palm tree sunset. Have a good night, Patriot. Thank you for hanging out and bodyguarding the chat. Stephanie and Dromar family are usually my bodyguards because they weren't here earlier, I dubbed Canadian, Patriot, and Sarah as I I dubbed them with the wrench, um, because I had a troll come in earlier, so I needed a couple of new mods. This is the third one, the third 8x10, and this is again a bridge inspired. This one actually has a tugboat in the water. This is another bridge one. Originally, it was supposed to be. Oh, okay, no worries. That's weird. Um, this one, what originally was gonna be the Tobin Bridge in Boston, and then I just made it like a random bridge. And this isn't old t- one of my favorites. I did have it hanging up, but it got taken down for whatever reason. I don't remember why. So it's been sitting in the pile. But it's just a simple black and white, which I really like. I may try to do something like that a little bit bigger. So here's another three piece. Yeah, the cell phone settings are always different than the computer. So this is another three piece. It's three trees with a red with different back. You know, one of these is actually orange, has an orange background, but three trees. That middle one's a little harder to see. And last but not least, this is the last of them. And this is something I didn't know what to do with it, and that's what came out. There is like a little green moon. Kind of makes me think of, and I can't get to it because it's in the bottom, but the recent one I did. Yeah, so that was all of it. There are a handful around my apartment. I'll show you one more the best I can. Um, I've shown it a few times on some of my streams. I'm gonna try to turn this around. This might not let me do it. There you go. So can't really see that one all too well, but it's another waterfall with an elephant underneath the two bigger waterfalls. This was actually another requested piece that someone said they wanted to buy, but never got back to me on it. There's one up there from, I think I did that in high school. It's basically a forest theme that's split down the middle, and one side is, um, growing and all green. Exactly. No worries. And the other side, that's like you can kind of see that it's kind of on the darker side. Um, it's kind of showing how we are as humans. We're always kind of split. There's days that we're on the dark side, looking into the green pasture, seeing everything growing, and feeling like we're being left behind. Um, and I guess you could say vice versa. If you're on the green side, there's always that little part of you that is self-doubting. And at the bottom I put dark side looking out. See it closer. I hope I don't screw up the stream. I'll do the best I can. Because if I touch the wrong thing, you know what happens. Alright. Ooh. And that's the other end. I got junk on my floor. Let's see. Yeah. I don't know how well you can see that. Because it's obviously above my closet. And here's a slightly closer view of the ones that are behind me. Like I said, that middle one is my favorite waterfall that I've ever done. It looks like it's only so close I can get to that one because it's across my bed. But those are some of my all-time favorite ones. And now you can see the elephant. Kind of. Yeah, there you go. If I can see it, you can see it. All right, well, now that I took you off life support for a little while, I made you wireless. Let's go venture. Oh, so that one you kind of need to be closer to. That's a drawing with hands open and kind of just all the things a person would want: car, money, relationship, house, travel. And then at the very bottom, it says, it's all in your hands. I've come to really like that one, but with the right offer, and if it's someone that really, like, I've always said, if it's something that you feel really connected to, I'll work with you. Talking to somebody else. So let's see. So that just says believe in yellow. My cat Smokey is sprawled out on the floor. Hi, Smokey. It's just too hot. So, yeah, so that says believe in pink, yellow, with a pink background. Then this is a Sharpie painting, one of my favorites. If you look, can you see it? Where is it? So it's kind of hard to tell, but right there, it's supposed to be like a lighthouse way. Like you're supposed to be looking from the sky, and You can see like a lighthouse facing out or something like that. Um, you okay, Smokey? You okay? I gotta put a fan on for you guys. And Shorty's in trouble again. So this one, I'm not really looking at the chat. So this is the one I painted for my mother. I'll get as close as I can because there's a lot of junk on the floor. So again, this one is supposed to look like you're looking out a window. Hence the flowers at the bottom, the lilacs, violets. And you're looking out at the canopy sitting area at the beach with the clock in the middle of the stairwell. It wouldn't be funny because if I break my all right, Maria. Shorty. That's Shorty. That's Stephanie. Not Stephanie. Maria's favorite. Favorite furball cat. She's in love with my cat Shorty, and this is one of my favorites. This is again the Tobin, really up close with little clouds underneath it. The lighting is really bad out here. It's another one you could probably find. So you know the one that I called Fire. Right there, that's ice. I used to have them, uh, you know, under and above each other. And then there's another one that has energy spheres. There we go. You know what, guys? I'm putting one of these fans on for you because it's way too hot. You guys are like completely sprawled out. And for Smokey, I will open the window. I know you like the window. Ooh, there's a nice breeze. Ooh. Like seriously cute. Go ahead, Bubba. There he goes. All right. Smokey's in the window. He's happy. Put the fan on to give them a little cool air around the living room. Back in my room. Do you want to come up for a minute, Angel, and show your art? I know you said you had art you wanted to show. Maria and Stephanie, you might want to, when this is over, I think you might want to go back towards uh, maybe a half hour, maybe in the first half hour. I was reading some old poetry. Let's see, are you still live? Nope. No, no mushiness. Someone asked me about a specific poem that I couldn't find, so I was reading random poems that I have on my phone. Oh, yeah. Did you answer? Sure, I would love to come up. Okay, let me get the link. Let me get the linky link because I almost forgot and got, you know, almost got sidetracked. Got you, Angel. Left, right, up, down, left, right, up, down, all around. Here we go. Let's go. Hey, there's an angel in the back. There's an angel, I think. You an angel? What kind of angel are you? What
The
kind of angel?
mind of an angel. The
Huh? What kind of angel are you, angel?
mind of an angel, that is.
What kind of a mind of an angel do you have? Are you the good kind of angel? I can't hear you. Can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
All right. So, the art that I wanted to show earlier was from 2018, in my last year of Minnesota there. But I haven't painted or did any art since then. This painting was from the spring of 2018, where I had painted a group of flowers holding stems with one another, or the little things at the edge of the flower above type of flower it is. If you know what I'm talking about, it's
Yeah.
basically all flowers holding each other's stems and all that, like a family. And this was actually my very first painting I ever did, and it turned out like better than I had expected from what I had imagined of it wanting to be. Even though it turned out totally different, it was more so of the first achievement of my first ever painting of that. And then in the fall of 2018, I went to the very same place where I did the spring one, and this one was for the Halloween of 2018, where this is a
Sarah, y'all
pumpkin,
have a good one. Sarah's leaving for the night.
and the little characters
That was really
here
nice.
are all ghosts surrounding the pumpkin.
I like that one. That one's pretty nice.
So this was for the Halloween of 2018, and this was for the spring of 2018.
Really? I thought that
And
was for Christmas.
what?
I thought that one was for Christmas.
This one?
Yeah. Or Thanksgiving. Pumpkin, Thanksgiving. I'm messing with you, Angel.
I know, but people do eat pumpkin into Thanksgiving still. But yeah, I may get back into doing more of this here maybe in the future.
I know I've had people request that I do an art lesson stream.
Like how you do it.
Yeah. Well, maybe I'll do that one day. The only
You
issue
can
is
take me off the center now.
why? No, everybody wants to see a pretty face.
Well, those were the only two I had.
The only reason why I don't want to do a paint lesson is because the paints can be very expensive. Like an example is these ones here that I get from Michaels. Here, at least, I don't know if the prices are different around the country, but here, these here are $5.50 a piece right now. So unless it's like a weekend that they might be having like a buy one get one half off or something like that,
Hmm.
it might be worth it. Or like if I tell you guys,
Hmm.
I want you to buy these
Hmm.
four colors, but then it's gonna cost you like because not only do you have to get the paints, you have to get some brushes. You need to get it's gonna cost you know. So unless I can find a way to make it affordable for others, especially if you're gonna come sit up on the stream with me to do it, um, if I can find like a cheap like little, I know Maria has some paints, but if I can find like a small art collection of paints or canvas or
Hmm.
whatever, and I can say anyone that wants to be part of the art panel as the art for the art lesson, um, maybe I can find like something on Amazon that I think would be good, or like tell people to buy 3 or 4 different colors, which would be $20. If you could find we'll do like a small 8 by 10 canvas, you know.
I don't know where the closest Michaels is here where I live in Arizona. There, April. But I know
Usually,
there's. Oh,
usually you could find them at like the strip malls where there's a handful of stores like Target,
yeah.
supermarket.
Um, yeah. I don't know if the Family Dollar close by me would carry any type of paint or art supplies like
Or,
that.
or like I said, maybe I'll post like if people order from Amazon, if I set it up for a week or so in advance, I can say, hey, you can try buying this collection of paints and I'll suggest certain things to try to keep costs down for anyone that ends
Yeah.
up wanting to buy it or because I know Stephanie most likely has some kind of paint in canvas, you know, small ones maybe. I think Maria already. I know the last time George a while back bought some simple paints and whatnot, whatnot. So you know, if I get a handful of people up here and the Divine Tiffany, I know she would come up if she could, but she's stepped away from social media for a while, so stuff. And we all miss her. I know she'll watch the replay. So love and light to Divine Tiffany. When you get to this point, um, if you feel like saying anything to Divine Tiffany, Angel,
I pray, and if you watch to this part there, the Tiffany, hopefully, you can make things better for yourself. Um, uh, I understand why you're doing it and all that. There, whatever the reason, like it is, it's just what you're doing at the moment of taking a break, but whatever is going on there, I hope things get better for you, Tiffany, and hopefully the you can work things out there, or if it's just like maybe a like sad moment in your life right now, hopefully you can get through it, and I know you can. I've been through moments myself recently two here because another family member of mine passed away just yesterday from what was said on another
loving
family
prayers
members.
out to your family, Angel.
Thank you. But me and the rest of my family, like my brother, will get through it, and you can too, there, Tiffany, if you're getting this far into the stream there. And I pray and hope that the things work out for you.
And we send love and light to you as you do to us.
Yeah.
So, but let's see. We're at 3 hours and 15 minutes. And it is 2:12 here, so I think I am gonna get ready to end this. Angel, if you want to chat privately a little bit, uh,
I'll stay on.
you know, uh, we can chit chat for a second. Um,
Cool.
as far as everybody else, Stephanie and Maria, thank you for coming in. Um, if I think I can, I might try to stream at work tomorrow night. I don't know, but I'm gonna do my best to get a video out for Monday. Otherwise, I'm glad those that came in watch. Anyone that watches this after, if you make it to the end, hashtag Love Crew in the chat, um, and I will see you when I see you. As always, like, love, share, inspire. Don't forget, love is everything. I will see you next time. Much love, peace, and have a blessed one.